Thanks to the support as a channel member, Alan Todd. Oh, I do not want to alarm anybody, but we are currently sat in an automatic promotion position. It feels like it's all coming together. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Hello, welcome to part 37 of the Tour de France. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have two games for you in the league. We're away against Paris FC. We've then got a cup game that I'm not going to show you, and we'll show you Bastia in the league as well. Also included in all of that, we've got the closing of the transfer window. It's not, I've made that sound like a ceremony. It almost is a ceremony. The transfer window will close. We'll have deadline day as part of this video as well. But since you were last with me, as you can see, we have started the season. I want to say pretty well. First three games, great. Last couple of games, great. That bit in the middle, not so great. But we won't worry too much about that, because ultimately the 8 games all combined mean we currently find ourselves second in the league, 15 points on the board. Bradley Barcola's joint top scorer in the division. Gabriel Tutu is the best player in the division. And Double Steve has a couple of times looked absolutely unplayable and incredible, particularly in that game. He kind of single-handedly just grabbed that game by the scruff of the neck and beat them. And he was very good in that game as well, away from home against the team that actually are top of the league. So that was a better result than maybe that run of results suggests. We just need to keep things rolling. We don't really have any plans going into deadline day. I don't think we necessarily need anything. If something crops up on deadline day, we have money, both in transfer budget and in wage budget, but we're doing pretty well with this team. Barcola has forced his way in past Lemina on the left-hand side. I suspected this might end up happening. We do have a variation of this that has Tutu on the left, Double Steve as the deep forward, and Barcola further forward. And Lemina does get involved sometimes too, but largely this is what we're playing, and it is working. So we're going with Jerf in goal, a back four of Cisse, Deleste, Carter and Van der Merch, Lopi and Renault in midfield, Barcola and Nguema out wide, and then Tutu and Double Steve up front. Although you're not seeing him today, Cyril Fowry has actually been playing some games as well. He's started to come off the bench 3 times, so we are starting to bring him through also. More often than not, coming off the bench on the right wing rather than in central midfield, because we are, even though we sign all the wingers, a little bit light with right wingers. If Nguema's not there and Barcola's not gone over there, we tend to go Fowry as the, or Fowra, I don't really know. We're just going to call him Cyril, I imagine, because I don't know how to say his name. And Cyril is a fantastic name. But we have the massive lump forward there from the goal kick. Jerf has got a big kick on him, and Tutu plays it into Double Steve, who's one-on-one with a keeper, and that is a big miss. Double Steve, you've got to do better than that. That was a golden opportunity to put us 1-0 up in this match, and that would have, in turn, put us to the top of the league, albeit probably temporarily, but it was a fantastic opportunity. Corner now, Lopi into Renault, and Renault with a header that goes just over. We've had chances early on in this game. Hopefully, we don't end up missing them. I'm trying to see what Njort are up to in their game. I mean, we don't need to worry too much about what other teams are up to at this stage. It's still early days, but I would like to end the episode top of the league. Oh, Barcola's hit the crossbar then, drifting in from that left-hand side the way he does oh so effectively, and now Lopi collecting deep, but the highlight peters out, and we have dominated that first half without getting a breakthrough. And if Paris score here, it's going to be one of history's great injustices. Cross comes in, we've given away the penalty. Is Van der Merch going to get sent off for good measure as well, because he's already on a yellow card? Van der Merch survives, but inexplicably we're going to go in behind at half-time, despite absolutely dominating this first half. It's straight down Jerf's throat. He doesn't save it. This is kind of how those results that didn't go our way have gone. We are one of the better teams in the division. I think that's pretty clear now. We are better than most teams that we play, even the ones that we don't beat. It's almost as if maybe the tactic still isn't right. We've talked about it a little bit in the previous episode. I'm kind of forcing us into this tactic that I don't really want to play to accommodate Nguema in the role that he wants to play. And Double Steve is in here, and Double Steve grabs an equaliser straight after half-time. It's the first highlight after the changeover, and we get a little bit of luck. It bobbles free. It's from another big kick forward from Jerf. and Nguema's tucked inside to flick on. Double Steve tries to lay it out to Barcola, but the defender intercepts, but gives it straight back to him, leaving Double Steve through on goal. And after scuffing a shot in the first half, he wasn't going to miss this time. It is 1-1. And, I mean, that was the front four working at their absolute best there. When it's good, it's really good. And this has been the story for about a year now. For as long as Nguema's been in the team, when it works, it really, really, really works. When it doesn't work, it doesn't look great. And I know some people have suggested playing Nguema centrally, either as the deep striker, but that would mean dropping Tutu, who's been our best player for years, or playing him in central midfield, but that would involve completely redoing the tactic. And then we're in the 2-2 problem again, because I think you can't play Nguema in a midfield two. He has to be part of a three. And if you play him as a three, you're sacrificing a striker or wingers, maybe. But our wingers are great. Do you play 2-2 out wide and Double Steve up top? If you do that, where does Barcola go? That's a lovely finish from Double Steve. He is. I mean, that better not be getting decided. That has been decided. It's a thunderous finish. I don't think you fully fit these players into a 4-3-3 either to accommodate Nguema maybe as a Mazzala or a centre mid on attack. Do you play him in behind a striker? If you do, you're sacrificing a striker again. He is difficult to fit in. If you play him as the second striker, who are you dropping? 2-2, Barcola, Double Steve. This is the only way that he really fits in as a guaranteed nailed-on starter. And because we have to develop him so we can sell him on, we do kind of have to just keep using him. So I think the price we're paying for developing Nguema is a little bit of inconsistency in the tactic that would be a little bit more secure if we switched to a 4-3-3. Right, Double Steve has picked up a knock here. So the easy thing to do is to bring on Lemina and put Barcola up front. Although it is already also the 70th minute and we've got a lot of tired legs, so Barcola is probably going to come off anyway. We'll bring on Guilavogui on the right-hand side. He can play over there as an inverted winger. He's a left footer playing on the right-hand side, which means we'll make Renault our playmaker. And what else have we got? Bridge and Dilu can come on for Barcola. Van der Merch is tired and on a yellow card, but we don't really have a backup right back. We do keep having this problem. We don't have anyone to play out at right back. I've been pushing David Carter out to right back quite a lot recently, which isn't ideal, but you can see he is now makeshift there. So that's some progress. And then what do we do here? I guess what we could do is take off 2-2, bring on Gotan, just shuffle these guys around a little bit, make him a winger. He can be over there as a winger. And that all seems to work now. Big changes, lots of tired legs. We are rotating a lot because of how tired our team are getting. I don't know why we're suffering so much with tiredness. I mean, I do know why. We played 2 games of pre-season. We were not fully match fit at the start of the season. I don't know how I because I don't focus that much on the pre-season matches because I just leave it to the assistant manager. I just assume the assistant manager will get us fit for the start of the new season. This year, we really haven't. Most of the squad wasn't match fit at the start of the season. We only played 2 pre-season matches, and there's a few of them still struggling for fitness now. And those that weren't struggling initially are struggling now because of the slack they've had to pick up. So it's not ideal, but we are still in and around the promotion positions. So that's fine. We should have won that game, though. We really, really should have won that. Right, I'm going to go and do deadline day. I'm going to do that off-camera cup match. If anything significant happens with either, I will show you. See, Double Steve's out for 7 weeks now. Maybe this is the opportunity to shuffle Nguema around. But I don't want to play 2-2 up front on his own. This has been the ongoing thing for as long as Tutu's been at the club. He can't play up front on his own. Do we play Barcola up front and 2-2 out wide? And then who are we playing on the right if we do that? Maybe we do need to make some moves on deadline day. So big deadline day news. Anthony Mandrea has left the club. Not only that, we made a profit on him. I am a genius. All I had to do was bring him in and play him for 3 years when he wasn't really good enough. And we were able to sell him on at a very small profit. That is business right there. We've also signed a few more players. We got a backup, a new third choice goalkeeper, Dimitri Brunet. Or Brunei, I guess he would be. I mean, I don't plan on letting him anywhere near the team. It's just handy to have a third goalkeeper around. And then a couple of loans came in. Henry Claudel is an 18-year-old right winger, French under-20 international, nice and quick. So that gives us an option on the right-hand side if we decide to play Nguema in the middle. And then because of the injury to Double Steve, Olivier Gall is a young striker. Again, nice and quick. Probably not going to start anytime soon, but just handy to have the numbers in the squad. So that is now squad complete. We signed 13 players over the course of that window, but Bordeaux, also in our league, spent nearly £8 million. This is what we're up against this year. This is bonkers. They bought a player for 4.7 million. They're in our division. Oh, my word. And the biggest spenders in the world are Paris Saint Germain, as you would expect. So even when we eventually get promoted, it's going to be even more financially uneven at that level. Beautiful. Right, I am really confused because this isn't a cup game. I've just looked. It's a Regional 2 game, and we've got loads of them. And apparently our next match is them like against our second 11. So we've now got our Tour FC second 11 are in the Regional 2. I don't know who they are or what, because they're not Tour FC 2, who got promoted to the National 2 last year. And they're not our under-19s, because they're playing in the under-19 National C. They are not a team listed in my development centre. Instead, I mean, they're not showing up on the first team. I had second team on there. Do they appear? Just the National 2 fixtures. So there's no way of me accessing these fixtures. But if I go here, they do exist. And I'm really, really confused about it. If someone could explain that to me in the comment section. Am I actually having to play this game? What the hell? Hold on. Hold the actual phone. Why am I... What? Why? What's going on? They're not listed on here anywhere. Am I not... Why am I managing a second 11 all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on. I don't want to do this. None of them are available anyway. Player has been unavailable for Tour second 11. So who is available? Nobody. Oh, tell me this isn't the save dying because of some stupid glitch. Everybody is unavailable. Can I even submit the team? So I can submit the team even though those players are unavailable. I don't understand. I never holiday during saves. I'm going to verify that for you now. Hold on. Go to my profile. I don't even know how you do this. Where are we? Time spent on holiday, 0 days. However, if you think I'm managing all these matches, no, that's the league we're actually in. I think I'm managing all these matches, 24 matches for the second 11 over the course of the season. You have another thing coming. I don't know what's going on. I need someone to explain it to me. I'm going to holiday forward a day because that is stupid. It gets worse. The second 11 are playing the same time as us. So I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get out of managing that match. I really need someone. If this is how it's going to be for the rest of the save, I need someone to tell me how to make that not happen. I can't believe this is how it's supposed to work. The team for our game against Bastia, Jerf in goal, back from Vita, Deleste, Matsima and Van der Merch, Gomez and Fowler in midfield, Lemina and Nguema out wide with Tutu and Barcola up front. We submit the team, and then the second 11 appear. We submit that to... How am I managing two matches at the same time? Which one are we even going to see? I think I've broken Football Manager. Right, this is our match. Excellent stuff. This is our match. The other one, presumably, also going on right now. And I guess I'm going to have to manage it immediately after. This can't be how this game is supposed to work. I've done something, or the game has broken somewhere, somehow. I don't know what's going on. What do we... Seriously, serious note for a moment. It's 24 games over the course of the season. I'm not going to do that. There needs to be a solution to this, or this save is broken and done, potentially. I really don't want this save to be done just as we're getting good, but at the same time, I'm not managing the second 11 for the rest of the save at the same time as managing the first team. That is bonkers. So please let me know down in the comments section what we do about that. If there's no video tomorrow, it's because I haven't figured it out yet. And we'll just stick an Mbappe episode in if there has, or something. I've got plans for things I can stick out if I need to figure out what to do with this. Let me know, for goodness sake. If you know, if it's something we can just get through for a season and then there's a way to fix it. Perhaps I pressed it. Perhaps there's every chance during the summer I was asked, hey, Kev, do you want a second 11 that you manage? I'm just there, click, 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 not really paying attention. And it's just an option I've never seen before, a screen I've never seen before. Maybe I've clicked something stupid. But if I haven't, and if the game is glitched out and this is now a thing, we've got a problem. I can do it for a year if it's fixable. Oh, the episodes might just not be as frequent if I'm having to play twice as many matches, because there's only so many hours in the day. I stream on Twitch in the afternoon. You know, it's the Streamer Showdown this week. I've got to prep for that. Oh my word. And meanwhile, it's completely thrown me off my game in this match. I'm not paying any attention to what's going on. Are we winning yet? We're trying to get promoted to the top flight here. Then maybe I can manage 3 or 4 teams. I don't know what's happening. Oh my word. Right, Jerf, we know we can absolutely launch it from there. He doesn't on this occasion. Bastia are a team who are right up there with us as well. So this is a match that it would be very helpful to pick up a result in. It's not ideal that we lost double Steve for a game like this. We have got new boy Gali on the bench. But actually everyone seems to be doing all right fitness-wise. So I'm just going to leave things as they are. I think we've got our best group of players on the pitch. So unless they get tired, they can stay on and hopefully try and win the match. Now a few of them are tired. So we do give a debut to the new boy. Barcola can drop deep because new boy is very, very fast. Gotan can come on as well. We're going to take off Nguema and push Fowry forward. And Renault can come on in midfield. He can go in there as a winger. He can be a playmaker. It's like I've done that change before. Cisse and then Carter, and we'll stick Deleste out at right back because Deleste apparently is a competent right back. So Deleste can be the one who goes and plays right back. We don't have a backup right back in the squad at the moment, which is a little bit of an oversight. But we just couldn't find a decent one on deadline day. We let both of the Abdallahs go, and I think, did they both go to Bastia? Are they flaunting the fact they've got all these fullbacks that I need? I need the Abdallah brothers back. Oh no, and now I'm straight into this match. Oh no, I forgot this was happening. Well, I don't even know who these guys are. I think they're all greyed out players. I'm not going to make you sit through this as well. I'm going to have to. This is why we need a solution. This is dumb. If you've enjoyed that, just let the back. I don't care who wins, just let it play out. We're playing at the same ground. It's not possible. What is happening? He kicked off immediately after, but everyone went home. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Please tell me how to fix this problem. And thank you very much for watching.